Your grandchildren don't care about your money. They just want your time. And they will remind you of it in a way that all the gold in the world cannot pay for. A few days ago, after a whole week traveling for work, I returned home exhausted. I had some gifts for my grandson in my suitcase, convinced that new toys would make up for my absence. But as soon as I crossed the threshold, he didn't look at the bag, nor did he ask what I had brought him. He ran towards me with open arms, his eyes shining with excitement, and told me, "Grandpa, are we going for a walk today? Are we going to pick berries like you promised?" I, with a heavy body and a mind still burdened with meetings, only thought about resting. My first reaction was to tell him I was tired, that we could do it another day. His little face immediately saddened, and then I understood. It wasn't the gift. It wasn't the money. It was my presence. I accepted. I changed out of my office clothes into a field hat, and we embarked on the adventure, a short trip to a nearby farm to pick fruit. It seemed simple, but for him, it was a big event. On the way, his excitement was so contagious that it made me forget the tiredness. We sang cartoon songs, had competitions to see who spotted more cows in the field, and laughed like two kids. But suddenly, as we walked among the berry bushes, I noticed something. I was struggling to keep up with his pace. I was out of breath. My head hurt. My mind felt slow, as if there was a fog preventing me from fully enjoying the moment. I remembered something I had read. After age 50, over 20% of people suffer from vitamin B12 deficiency, and they don't even know it. That exaggerated tiredness, that shortness of breath, that cloudy mind, they weren't just age. It was my body asking for help. Vitamin B12 is the spark that keeps your energy lit, that gives sharpness to your memory, that keeps your heart beating strong and steady. Without it, every walk, every game, every memory you could create becomes harder. Many people think that tiredness, forgetfulness, and mood changes are normal as they age. But as most don't know that a simple B12 deficiency could be robbing them of years of a full life. When B12 is lacking, your nerves weaken, your thoughts become slower, your heart suffers silently, and your mood fades without apparent reason. That day, as I watched my grandson run among the trees, laughing and getting his shirt stained with fruit, I understood something. I don't want to be the grandpa who watches from the bench. I want to be the grandpa who runs after his grandson, who gets stained with berries, who laughs out loud, who creates memories that last a lifetime. So, if you've noticed you're lacking energy, forgetting things you used to remember easily, or getting out of breath with any effort, listen to your body. Maybe it's time to check your vitamin B12 levels. Maybe it's time to recharge your internal engine and not miss another moment of this life that, believe me, passes too quickly. Vitamin B12 is much more than a supplement. It is the fuel that allows you to build the memories that truly matter. Incorporate foods rich in B12 like fish, eggs, lean meats, or talk to your doctor about supplementation if needed. Because your health isn't just for you. It's for everyone who loves you and wants to see you strong, present, happy. And remember, your grandchildren won't remember the money you earned, but they will never forget the day you ran after them in a field full of berries, laughing as if you were just another kid. This vitamin that controls your energy, your concentration, and your mood exists, and it's called vitamin B12. The alarming thing is that most people are deficient in B12, and they don't even know it. This silent deficiency can profoundly affect your vitality, your memory, and your emotional well-being. Today I will show you why vitamin B12 is absolutely indispensable for your health, and how you can ensure you get it in the amounts your body truly needs. Did you know that, after age 50, over 20% of people suffer from vitamin B12 deficiency without even knowing it? This silent deficiency can severely affect your memory, your energy, your heart, and even your mood. Vitamin B12 is not just another supplement. It is a fundamental pillar for maintaining a long, active, and healthy life. As we age, our body loses the ability to absorb it efficiently, which can open the door to serious illnesses and directly compromise our quality of life. That's why today, I want to talk to you about 8 powerful reasons why maintaining adequate vitamin B12 levels can transform your health, your well-being, and your vitality after age 50. If you want to protect your mind, strengthen your heart, and preserve your daily energy, I invite you to stay with me until the end of this video. Additionally, I will share practical tips that you can apply immediately to take care of your health. And before we begin, I ask you to subscribe to the channel, leave a like if you value your well-being, and share this content with friends or family who may also benefit. Sometimes, a small gesture can change the life of someone we love. Now, let's begin. One of the first areas where the positive impact of vitamin B12 is felt is in the mind. After age 50, it's normal to start noticing small memory lapses or moments of lack of concentration. However, many times it's not simply age. It can be a sign that your body needs more vitamin B12. This vitamin plays an essential role in maintaining brain health, helping to improve focus, strengthen memory, and maintain mental clarity. When B12 levels are low, it's common to experience that feeling of a cloudy mind, frequent forgetfulness, and difficulty concentrating on daily tasks. Imagine being able to read a book, hold a conversation, or remember important details without that mental fog that we often take for granted as inevitable. Maintaining optimal vitamin B12 levels is like giving your brain the high-quality fuel it needs to continue functioning nimbly and brilliantly, even after 50. Another great benefit of vitamin B12 is its role in protecting the nerves. With age, our nervous system becomes more vulnerable, and a B12 deficiency can silently accelerate this deterioration. This vitamin is fundamental for maintaining the integrity of the myelin sheath, a protective layer that covers and insulates the nerves, allowing signals to travel quickly and efficiently throughout the body. When B12 is lacking, this protection weakens, and that's when symptoms like tingling in the hands and feet, numbness, or, in more severe cases, permanent nerve damage begin to appear. Many older adults attribute these symptoms to normal aging, unaware that, in reality, they could be prevented or reversed with appropriate correction of vitamin B12 levels. Taking care of your nerves means taking care of your independence, your mobility, and your quality of life, and B12 is a great ally in that mission. Heart health also depends greatly on vitamin B12, although few people know it. This vitamin helps reduce homocysteine levels, an amino acid that, when found in high amounts in the blood, can damage arteries and increase the risk of cardiovascular diseases. After age 50, keeping arteries clean and flexible becomes an absolute priority to avoid serious problems like heart attacks or strokes. A B12 deficiency can dangerously raise homocysteine levels, becoming a silent enemy that attacks without showing clear symptoms at first. By maintaining optimal vitamin B12 levels, you contribute to preserving the health of your blood vessels, improving circulation, and reducing the risk of cardiac complications. It's a simple action, but with a great impact on protecting the organ that keeps your life moving day after day. Another crucial aspect where vitamin B12 plays a vital role is in the production of red blood cells, the cells responsible for transporting oxygen to every corner of our body. After age 50, the risk of developing anemia increases considerably, and one of the most common reasons is B12 deficiency. When the body doesn't have enough of this vitamin, it produces red blood cells that are larger than normal and less efficient, which reduces the amount of oxygen that reaches the tissues. This can cause symptoms like paleness, extreme fatigue, muscle weakness, and even shortness of breath when performing minimal efforts. Often, people think that constant tiredness is simply part of aging, but in reality, it can be an alarm signal that the body is asking for help. Ensuring adequate vitamin B12 levels is a powerful and natural way to maintain your energy, your strength, and your vitality well into your golden years. Vitamin B12 also has a profound impact on our mood, and our ability to handle stress. Starting at age 50, many people experience emotional changes that are often attributed to aging or life circumstances, but which can actually be related to a B12 deficiency. This vitamin is essential for the production of serotonin, the neurotransmitter known as the yin happiness hormone. When B12 levels are low, serotonin production decreases, which can favor the appearance of feelings of sadness, anxiety, irritability, and even depression. It's not uncommon for those with B12 deficiency to report sudden mood swings or a general feeling of discouragement that they can't explain. The good news is that, by restoring adequate levels of this vitamin, it is possible to regain emotional balance, improve sleep quality, and face daily life with a much more positive and resilient attitude. External beauty also reflects what happens inside our body, and vitamin B12 plays an essential role in this process. After age 50, it's common to notice that hair becomes thinner, nails more brittle, and skin drier. Many believe these changes are inevitable with age, but in reality, a B12 deficiency can be accelerating this deterioration. This vitamin is fundamental for cell production and renewal, vital processes for maintaining hair strength, skin elasticity, and nail resistance. When B12 is lacking, the body cannot adequately regenerate tissues, resulting in a dull appearance, brittle nails, and hair loss. By ensuring optimal vitamin B12 levels, you not only take care of your internal health, but also help preserve a younger, more vigorous, and healthier appearance, radiating well-being from the inside out. Maintaining a strong immune system is a priority at any age, but after 50 it becomes even more crucial. Vitamin B12 plays an indispensable role in the production of white blood cells, which are the cells responsible for defending us against infections and diseases. When B12 levels are insufficient, the production of these defense cells decreases, weakening the body's natural barriers and leaving the door open to frequent colds, more severe infections, and even slower recovery from common illnesses. Many older adults notice that they get sick more often, or that any minor ailment takes longer to heal, without suspecting that a simple nutritional deficiency might be behind it. Ensuring an adequate intake of vitamin B12 is strengthening your internal army, keeping your body prepared to face viruses, bacteria, and any challenge that puts your health and well-being at risk. One of the greatest dangers of vitamin B12 deficiency is that its signs can be silent, subtle, and easily confused with the normal effects of aging. However, ignoring them can have serious consequences for your health. Among the most common hidden signs are persistent fatigue, muscle weakness, memory loss, tingling in the limbs, mood changes, and heart palpitations. Many people think that feeling tired, forgetting things, or having slight dizziness is simply part of aging. But in reality, these symptoms can be indicating a severe deficiency that, if not corrected in time, can cause permanent damage to the nervous system or increase the risk of heart disease. Paying attention to these small warnings is vital. If you have noticed some of these symptoms in yourself or someone close to you, it is essential to consult a healthcare professional and get a blood test. Detecting and treating B12 deficiency in time can make the difference between aging healthily or living burdened by problems that could have been avoided. Vitamin B12 is much more than a simple nutrient. It is a true silent guardian of our health after age 50. From protecting your mind and nerves, to strengthening your heart, improving your mood, beautifying your skin and hair, and boosting your natural defenses, its importance cannot be underestimated. Don't let B12 deficiency silently undermine your vitality. If you suspect you might be at risk, don't hesitate to talk to your doctor and get the necessary tests. Incorporating sources rich in vitamin B12 into your diet, such as fish, lean meats, eggs, and dairy products, or considering supplements if necessary, can be one of the smartest decisions for protecting your health long-term. Remember, your quality of life in the coming years depends on the decisions you make today. Don't wait for symptoms to stop you. Start taking care of yourself and those you love now. If you found this content helpful, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and share this video with your friends and family. Together we can build a healthier, fuller, and happier life.